So today, let's talk about the art of being a profitable trader. Imagine you have a running trade and you become so nervous that you even want to close your trades too early because you are so afraid that the trade is going to reverse and go and hit your stop loss. I know many of you have been in that situation and many other things that I'm going to talk about in this video. Rectifying those things can be the foundation that you need to see yourself becoming more profitable. Let's dive right into it. Imagine you have a profitable trade that is actually running and you become so afraid that you want to start to close that trade or you want to exit that trade too early because you are afraid that the trade is going to reverse and hit your stop. You've been in that situation, I believe most of the traders have been. Or you have been in a losing trade and you want to jump right back into the same exact setup without considering your strategy. You want to start chasing after trades and revenge trading. I know most of the traders go through this in their trading. You have a trade that is running and it is about to reach your stop loss. Then you start to adjust your stop loss with the hopes that the trade will reverse and not hit your stop loss. And then you leave the trade to continue running as you adjust your stop loss further and further away. That is one of the things that is causing you to lose. Now, if this is what you have been facing so often in your trading, well, you are not alone. This is the fate of most of the losing traders. And if you don't want to learn how you can fix this, you will unfortunately remain in the loop of painful losses. The good news is, in this video, I am going to show you some of the things that I did to fix all of this. And I know that if you follow this video from the beginning to the end, I am going to lay out a step-by-step guide on how you can prevent yourself from being caught up in some of these ill behaviors within trading. If this sounds good, well, buckle up. Watch this video till the end so you can extract the exact techniques to start winning in this trading business so that you can take your trading all to the next level. Now, when it comes to finding a good trading strategy, that is so easy, as you have seen me share some of the easiest and profitable strategies that you can ever find out there. However, the mental part of trading is where most of the traders find a big problem. That is where most of the traders struggle. So the first thing that I learned that transformed my trading was understanding that trading is like a game. It's like a soccer game. A soccer game is timed. It involves timing, okay? You cannot just start playing a soccer game without time. It involves timing and it involves a location, which is usually a football stadium. So with trading, you have to understand that timing is key on your entries. When you're timing your entries correctly and you're waiting for the right setup at the right time at the right pricing level, that is one of the things that you can use to make sure that you don't get caught up on the wrong side of a trade. Good trading is all about being patient. Being patient and waiting for a correct setup, waiting for the right entry, waiting for your trades to play out, waiting to close your trades, and then waiting to repeat it all. If you find that you are impatient and keep executing trades too early, try using alerts on the charts. TradingView has this feature where you can set alerts at specific pricing levels and times. Then you walk away from the charts and come back only when you get an alert on your phone or anywhere else for you to go and execute your trades. If you learn how to wait for pricing alerts at specific pricing levels, which could be areas of confluence like support or resistance areas, if you learn to do this, it will help you to enter trades at a correct timing or planned timing levels where you avoid erratic decisions or erratic trades that are not planned for. You also need to shift your mind to trading on higher time frames. Trading on higher time frames not only allows you to be more patient and wait for your setups to play out or wait for entries at perfect entry locations or positions, but it also allows you to develop a good habit of being patient and wait for your trades to play out. Okay, when you trade on lower time frames, for example, if you're scalping or day trading, it normally causes you to take so many trades that could be unplanned, and then you end up revenge trading when those trades don't play out in the way that you wanted them to play out. Okay, so shifting your mind into trading on a higher time frame could be really beneficial for you guys. You need to associate trading with a good feeling. You need to associate your trading with a good feeling. When you are patiently waiting for a setup, you should learn to associate that with a good feeling. Okay, feel good about being patient and waiting for your setups to play out, because when I just started trading, that was one of the things that was like a pain to me. Being patient and waiting maybe even to 3-4 days for a setup to play out or for my trade entries to mature was something really painful. But the more I did it, it became a good thing. It became part of the reason why I actually feel good about the trades that I enter. So you learn how to make the trades or your setups feel good as you wait for them to play out or to come to fruition. The second thing that I learned that helped me transform my trading and take me to another level was learning that trading or making trading simple. Simplicity. As you have heard Leonardo da Vinci said in quotes, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. So whenever you make something simple, or if you simplify something, it becomes simpler for you to implement it over a long period of time than when you complicate or overly complicate everything that you're doing. I've seen traders having strategies, okay, from ICT, from SMC, and from so many other mentors, and then they go and complicate their trades based on those principles that they've learned from ICT or from SMC or from any other mentors. You go and then you clutter your chart, put in so many indicators on the chart, wait for so many confluences like fair value gaps, liquidity crabs. You're waiting for all those things to play out before you enter trade. You are overcomplicating your trades. And in the beginning years of my trading, that is how I was overcomplicating everything, waiting for setups based on so many other confluences that I did not necessarily need. So if you simplify that by cutting off so many complicated confluences and simplify your trading, make it something very simple for you to implement, okay? If you do that, it will really help you transform your trading. Because, for example, if you're trading support and resistance, you're basing your entries or your entry criteria on the fact that when price comes to support, you're waiting for any confluences, for example, bullish engulfing candle, 3 white soldiers, or any other chart pattern around that level for you to enter your trades. You're not waiting for anything else like fair value gap, demand, supply. You're not. You're waiting for just a few things to be fulfilled for you to enter, or you pull the trigger and enter the market. This is what I have seen to work in a long run. The third thing that I learned that helped me to transform my trading is, once you have entered the trade and you realize the trade was a bad trade from the beginning, do not have false hope and hold on to that trade hoping that it's going to reverse and go back into profit. Learn to cut your losses short. Cut them immediately. If you realize the trade is a bad trade, exit that trade and wait for another setup. Don't trade with hope. Trade with realistic, logical setups that you have seen based on your indicator. The fourth thing is, whenever you enter trade, just consider that trade a gone case, okay? Once you've entered the trade based on your indicators or based on your price action strategy or based on any other confluence that you've seen based on your strategy, once you've placed the trade, forget about it, consider it gone. Do not keep on checking the trade every minute, every second to see if it's gone into profit or if it's gone into a loss. Doing that will cause you to interfere with the trade and therefore cause you to make erratic decisions, like maybe close the trade too early or maybe hold on to your trade when it is going in a loss instead of cutting it short. You can do so many things if you're always checking the trade. Looking at a trade and being worried about it can be counterproductive and can lead to closing trades too early or moving stops closer or further away, which may cause unnecessary risk variations, which can also then lead to unplanned for trade outcomes. So what I always do is I wait to take trades at the planned time and price, and then I walk away from the chart or put my phone away completely. The fifth and the final thing that I learned that helped me master trading and transform my trading into a really profitable journey is trading is a game of probabilities. You cannot say that there is a trader in this world that can predict the market with 100% accuracy. It doesn't exist. There is no guru who can come up and tell you they can predict the market with 100% accuracy. It doesn't exist. Most of the very good traders have even 60% win rate in their trading. What I learned was that once you take trades in the market, you need to consider the law of probabilities to play out in your favor. When you walk into the market or when you place a trade, just know or realize that that trade has a 50-50 chance of either succeeding or failing. You have a 50-50 chance of a trade going to take profit if it's a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, or for it to go to hit your stop loss. So what do you do in this case, or what did I do in this case? What I did was I considered the fact that yes, I have a 50% chance of winning. So how do I hedge against losing, or how do I hedge myself or put myself in a better standing in the market to prevent myself from losing in the long run? I did that by using the correct risk to reward ratios when I place my trades. And I consider in almost all my trades at least a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio in my trading. That allows me to win in a long run. For example, if you take 10 trades and in those 10 trades you end up losing 6 of them and only win 4 of them, you have technically lost more than you have won. But when you consider a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio, you can then multiply your wins by 2. You multiply your wins by 2 and you multiply your losses by 1. And then when you multiply your wins by 2, the 4 becomes 8 and then the 6 remains as 6. So you'll have 8 wins against 6 losses, which gives you an advantage over losing, and therefore you get profitable over a long period of time, even if you are losing more than you are winning. So learning to know that the market has a probability of either hitting your stop or going into profit can help you understand that you need to use at least a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio on every trade that you take, and try to manage that trade by pulling it into some bit of profit as you wait for it to reach at least a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. Doing this will give you confidence to enter into the market because you know that there is a probability of 50% for you to win that trade. The added advantage will be that you are entering that trade with a benefit of twice your risk. So when you win, you're winning twice what you have risked, and when you lose, you just lose 1. Okay, so learning to use the correct risk to reward ratios based on probabilities is what also helped me to come out of being a losing trader consistently to having my wins come in a long run. So guys, that is the message that I wanted to share with you. Hope you guys have gotten value from this. If you've gotten value, please do leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also join the channel membership. It is very cheap. It's I think $2 a month, where you will have a special badge for you. When you comment, you will see a badge appearing next to your name. I will also give priority to your comment if you are a member. Thank you guys for your support. Until next time, peace and out.